Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Join the live. Join the live tonight. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. Oh, come on in and join the live. I'm sitting here sewing with some curtains. That's about it. Thanks for joining the live. Go ahead and hit the like button for me. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification button. How's everybody evening going? So I had got me some. So I got these curtains that I just sewed together. So this is the top and this is the bottom. I'm gonna have to make another stitch on this one because when I turn it over, I can still see the stitch from the curtain, and we don't want to see that stitch. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and double back and do another stitch. I'm gonna go back and do another stitch, and then I'm gonna take this stitch out with my seam ripper. Where's my? This is the seam ripper right here, guys. This is the problem solver right here. If you make a boo boo, you got a boo boo. You make a mistake, you just come on in with the seam ripper and boom, problem solved. Okay, whatever imperfection stitches that you made will be resolved. Thank you guys for joining the live tonight. I just wanted to kill two birds with one stone. Get this get this finished up and chit chat with you guys tonight. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and don't forget to turn on your notifications. For Miss One and Only, thank you so much. So I'm going to restitch this. I'm going to come in. I don't know if you guys could see, but you should be able to see as I'm looking right here into the screen. I can see. Um, yeah, so I'm going to let this leverage down and I am going to begin to sew this across. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Because I shouldn't have had my foot on the pedal. A little something going on with the machine. But this is, guys, this is my first time. Uh-oh. This is my first time using the machine. One second, guys. Can't see down there, but it's okay. Oh, I can see right here. I can see it. You can see it. Yeah. Okay, so we got a little We got a little situation here, guys. Uh, the first time that I started sewing this, the needle broke like that. I don't know if you guys could see. It's a little cricket. It's a little cricket, but so I had to take that out and switch out the needle. And now I'm having technical difficulties here. Oh Lord Jesus. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. But how's everybody's evening going tonight? How's everyone's evening going? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me see who is this. Who is this? I really can't pronounce the name. Marlene's Gunsman. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. Welcome in. Mother of three. How are you tonight? How are you tonight? Yeah, I'm trying to I'm trying to get this going, but this sewing machine, I do not want to replace another needle. So see, it jammed up right there, you know. So this was my second attempt to sew it. The first time went great. It went great. And I got it done and there was no complications, but I'm going to go ahead and with my seam ripper and begin to yeah. Mother of three. Did you see that mug shot of Tiger Woods? I saw his mug shot today. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? Boy, oh boy. I said, oh no. And it was this news reporter reporting on him. And he was like, yeah, Tiger Woods. I'm a big fan of Tiger Woods. I followed him. I know mostly everything about his career, and he started listing. Listing all of the arrests. Well, not the all of the arrests. Yeah, I guess arrests and DUIs or crashes, whatever you want to call it. You know. Yes, he did. He did look bad. And now you know what? They is sick of him right now. They talking about canceling him. They keep saying, "Is this the end of Tiger Woods? Is this the end of Tiger Woods?" I'm like, I don't know. Tiger Woods got a little pattern going on. I don't know, but like, how do you just pop up on the scene with all of this? You know what I mean? How do you pop up like that? But I think they were saying he was supposed to been having some kind of tournament or something. It was something really big for him or big and special for him that he was supposed to be getting or participating in. Not really sure. Don't quote me on it. I had some string in my mouth. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, that's so crazy. I'm going to try to attempt this again, guys. I can't stand. Mm, I can't stand not being able to finish something or trying to figure trying to figure something out. Right, right, mother of three. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna start right there in the middle of it. I'm gonna let the pressure down. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and start Hmm. Yeah, it's not really letting me do too much right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So how did everybody's day go today? Anything else going on? I didn't really get too much a chance to browse on social media tonight. Um yeah, I didn't really get a chance to browse pretty much today or this evening on social media. But I was just wondering what's going on. Anything else popping up? Yeah, I mean, I know the old stuff, but I don't know if there's anything new today. Okay, so yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll go over here and scan a little bit and see what pops out to me over here. Doo-doo-doo-dee-doo, doo-dee-doo. Hey, listen, guys, guess what? They said they talking about shutting the airplanes. I mean, not the airplanes, the airports down. That's what they talking about. Um, they said that ICE, they're not helping. They're not helping at all. They're not helping with the lines and the backup and everything like that. Um, it's just a hot mess right now. So it's talk. I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know if Trump is going to let, pay the workers, pay the workers for their missed wages. Hi, Miss Pasta. How are you this evening? I was sewing some curtains for my grandson's room. I attempted to do a second stitch, and it really didn't go good. So tomorrow, I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting. But this is I'm attaching a piece of cotton material to the curtain. It's two panels that go to a window, and the other panels say uh, GAME. The other panels say ME, and this say GA. So all together, when it's together, it's gonna say gang. But yeah, so I'm just folding this up right now. But I will be coming back on here when I get this thing going, y'all. I'm gonna be showing y'all. I'm gonna be sitting here sewing and making things and finishing on things and things like that. Um, but your girl haven't gotten to a sewing machine in a minute, so I'm a little dusty. Um, but once I get going, everything will come back and click click. Just like when I just got the sewing machine not too long ago, a couple of days ago, I got the sewing machine, and yesterday was my first time attempting to thread it. So and being that this is a newer version sewing machine, they making things a little fancy now. And I had to figure it out. But once I got it figured out, I began sewing. I threaded the bobbin and I began to sew. So it's just a little bit at a time, a little progress. And I'm just gradually getting into it, and I'm just gonna keep practicing over and over and over again. But yeah, that's about it. Guys, if you are not new, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, the subscribe, hit the like button, and also don't forget to turn on your notification button. uh I don't know what you're saying. Oh, okay. Okay. I just recently got into sewing. Just brought my first machine. My first machine. Mm. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Did you get a chance to sew anything? Or, and what are you going to be sewing? What kind of things are you going to be sewing? So, yeah, like I was saying, so I had the thread, I had to get the threading, I had to start the threading because I'm on these newer machines, it's a little fancy. So, but I got it, I got that, and I threaded the bobbin, then I sewed. I sewed a seam, a practice seam, and that went okay. That went pretty good. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. So how long have you been sewing? May I ask? How long you've been sewing? So till she get back to the question. Um yeah. Uh well, I've been sewing for a while myself. I've been sewing since I was 8. I wouldn't consider myself professional, you know what I mean? Like I'm not a beginner. I took in high school. I had an opportunity to take these classes. It was called Fashion, Clothing, and Textile, guys. All right, and boy, was that an experience! And what that entailed was that the bus, a metro bus, would pick us up at school at the middle of the day after we get done with lunch and take us over to another school on the other side of town. And we would spend like 3 hours there. And that we did that every day. And that was like 3 grade points, like it was like 3 classes together. So when it came time to graduate, that was very important and you had to pass that as well too. uh, Not long. I did a lot of school, but that was a while ago. But I'm good with my hands, so I'm getting used to it. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. And that's what it's about, being consistent and just repetitiously doing things over and over again until you get it, until it just becomes secondhand, like when my children were younger, and I would make them certain things. Like I would lay the material out, I would put the pattern over all of the materials, I will cut that all out at once so that while I'm while I'm sewing, I don't forget anything. So it's like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So okay, so I put the waistband on these pants. So now when I get done with that, I'm going to the second waistband. So now it's in your head. So and then when you do other projects, you remember what you did, and because you used to doing it. Hi, Trent. Is that Trinity Rose? Welcome in. How are you this evening? And how is it going for you this evening? We're here. We just talking about a little bit of sewing, talking about a little bit of Tiger Woods and anybody else that's hot topics around here, But I also was talking about the airports and possibility that they may shut down, but I don't think that. I mean, I think we too far gone with technology and traveling in this world today. Like if I just think that it wouldn't be good, and I don't think that they would just let this go this far, not allowing these workers to not get paid. And I'm just like, is this what we doing? Are we really doing this right now like this? But look at who is over all of us. So that speaks volumes right there. It's just crazier and crazier. I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is worse than a nightmare. This is way worse. gas going up, food high as I don't know what. Ugh, rent is high. Oh my gosh, everything is high. Yes, it is, pasta. Yes, it is. It is very messed up, And so everything that we do should be a thought process, you know what I'm saying? And it should be handled with care and everything because shoot, you just gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta be on your P's and Q's these days and be vigilant and try to cut a corner, save some money. You know what I'm saying? We living in some hard times. We don't know what's gonna happen. But all I do know this: God is in control. So, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. So in regards to the sewing, I try to stay offline as much as possible. Now only buy vintage tech I can repair myself. I refuse to participate. I definitely understand. I definitely understand that. A lot of times we got to pull back from things because it can have us to have a mental situation, a meltdown or whatever you want to call it. And that's not good for anybody. We all got to stay mentally healthy and doing things that we enjoy doing and taking time for ourselves so that we can have our mental peace, what I like to call it. Mental peace. Fix that a little bit. There we go. Me and my props. Me and my props. I got the phone in a selfie stick. Um stuck in a box and facing towards me. I was trying to, get the view of the sewing machine and everything. No sound? Oh, okay, hold on. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat. You hear me? Hi, Deli, Jazzy J. Hi, and welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome in. You can hear me? Okay. Can the rest of the chat hear me? We got King K that said he can hear me. Okay, great. Thank you. I don't know what happened. Probably when I was moving the phone. But sorry about the wiggly wiggly. I got the phone in this selfie stick thing, and I got the stick inside of a box sticking up. So I'm trying to make the best of what I got here, and just to get that visual of the sewing machine. But to no avail. Little stumble on the road, but it'll be okay. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm excited about doing that and getting back to that. I look forward to doing stuff like that, projects. I love me a good project, y'all. Woo, I love a good project. Not long projects, but unless it's just like so self gratifying. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes painting can be very gratifying. It could take a long time. I could spend a week on a painting or a couple of weeks on a painting, because I'll paint and I'll come back and then I'll be excited to come back to it in that kind of way. But most of the time I like things, to do things within a reasonable amount of time. So, okay. Yeah. Don't do that. So, all of this stuff going on and everything. How did everybody day turn out today? Did we get everything done that we wanted to get done? Or did we just say do a little bit and then say we're gonna save some for tomorrow or next week or something like that? I always have them kind of days. I'll be like, whew. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit. I'd rather do a little bit than nothing. You know what I mean? Because then I'll feel bad. But I try to get a little bit of something done before it's too late, and then I ain't did nothing. So I try to be a little bit productive. Today I kind of got started a little late today. I don't know what it was. I was in a little funk a little bit. But once I got up and got going, it got a little bit better for me for the day. And then I pushed myself. I was like, you know what you got to do. You know what you got to do. And then I think about it. And I'll be like, yeah, I know. Might as well go ahead and get it done now. Then might as well go on ahead. And so yeah, that old saying that go, why put off what you can do tomorrow for today, something like that. And that is very, very true. And that goes in link with procrastination, which I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of procrastination. Thank you, Miss Mother of Three. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes. I try mother of three, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I was watching I don't know if any what's the name of them? Um country style cooking. Do anybody know who country style cooking is? Put a one in the chat. They be on YouTube. And well, if you don't know who country style cooking is, when you get a chance, go take a look at them. It's like a family, and they live out in the country, maybe like South Carolina or something like that. But anyway, and Chisholm is like one of the older elders of the family, like the uncle. He's the uncle, and then his nephew, he does all the filming. I forgot his name. But anyway, and they got a nice little slogan, and they barbecue, and they drink, and then they throw these barbecues to where people all over the world come people all over the world come and set up tents and grills, and they have a competition. And over the years it has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. I would like to one day go out there myself, but I might be a little bit hesitant to that because I don't really like to be around that many people, um, that big crowds like that. I don't know. But I mean, it seems fun. When you see things on TV, you be like, "Oh, I would like to do that." But then when you really think about, now, would I really do that? And then you'd be like, "Nah, I probably wouldn't even do that." But I watches them, right? And what I notice is that they're not doing anything like special that other families don't do. We all at some point experience sitting around our family in the backyard, whether it's the backyard, the park where you rent those tents, or you somewhere in a gathering set. So we all do those type of things, but it's the fact that you come back every time you want to watch their videos. By the way, this is water. I'm not drinking anything alcoholic or anything like that, but this is water. But I watch their videos because it's like I want to see what they cooking next. And when I tell you they cook everything, they cook everything. They cook everything from cracklings to hog maw cheese, pigs. I think lizards is one of the guys that be on there called lizard or whatever. But they like old school, and then they make wine. They make their own wines and moonshines or whatever. And then sometimes sometimes they'll have like they little events or something, like they go fishing or something like that. But so as I'm watching them, and this was before I even like got into trying to be a content creator, right? um I would watch them and watch them, and I said, why do I watch them? Because you want to see what they cooking next. You want to see how they cooking it. Yeah, and then when they cook it, it looks so good. You know it's good. You know what I mean? And I mean they be cooking everything. They be cooking all the sides with it. And the men are the ones that are the cookers. The women's you very rarely see the women's, but sometimes you will see them here and there. They might be in the kitchen making up some sides or something like that. But other than that, the men do the cooking. They do the grilling and the smoking and probably the hunting, you know what I mean? So it's a very interesting show. Not really show, but videos on YouTube. Um, yeah, creator, the content creator. He he puts the videos together very well, and they have a saying. They got their own little slogan called Trizzlate. That's just means they little sauces that they put on their food and everything to make it taste all good and everything. But I really enjoy them, and that's what. So me talking about this is I'm making a point to whereas when you're creating a content, it's just like you got to give them something to want to be there for, no matter whether it's small or big. You doing something that people, a lot of people that can relate to, a lot of things people like to see or hear. And so that way, you have content, you bring that content forth so that they have something to see you do something or whatever. But yes, like I'm not a comedian. I might be a little funny here and there from time to time, but I'm not a comedian. I'm not a lawyer or a doctor or anything. But I do like to work on my gifts. I like to work on things that I feel as though I can I can show you, display it, and maybe even learn something or two. Because I love to help people. If it's something that you don't know, just ask me. Go ahead, put it in the chat. Ask me anything you want to ask me. If I can tell you, I will definitely tell you. If I can't tell you, maybe then I can point you in the right direction and vice versa. I'm not ashamed of criticism. I don't get upset. And if it's something that you want to, go ahead and comment on and say, hey, well, I do it like this. And then, hey, that's an idea. Now, maybe that might be a good idea for me. Maybe it might not. I might use it. I might not. So it just depends, the transferring of ideas and knowledge is very powerful. So yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to see different people do different things, what they like to do or what they know how to do, you know what I'm saying? So and I'm just here, I'm just showing you one of the things that I like to do. But this is more so like my biggest passion right here is sewing. I feel so much gratification when I make something, and it makes me so happy. And then what really had got me was why I kind of stopped sewing and never really pursued it and kept going at it was because I felt like it got to the point where I can go into Walmart or somewhere and just pick up a little sundress for like $10. But if I go to the fabric store, I might spend 15, 20, maybe even $30 for the fabric. And I was like, no, nah. So it just became more convenient to go into the store. But now I'm at the point where I'd rather spend a couple of dollars more on the fabric and get quality material and get it handcraft made by myself and last longer and so therefore it's original, it was made by me. Now so make America straight again. Welcome in the room, sac sac euro. Not really sure. Not really sure. Okay. Well, he's gone. I guess we're not playing no games tonight. Don't come in here with that. Boy, I tell you, they try it, don't they? They try it every time. But yes, I kind of forgot what I was saying now. Lord Jesus, help me. But so gee whiz. But like I was saying, I know I was talking about the sewing, and I think I was talking about how much gratitude that I have when I'm done completing um something that I made for me. Oh no, no, that wasn't. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about why I kind of stopped sewing for a little while. But yeah, because the prices, it was cheaper to sometimes just go on ahead and get it on out the store than to go out your way and go to the fabric store. But now that I'm a little older, I appreciate things that's made. Yes, thank you. That's true. I appreciate things that are made because it could be quality. You make things to be quality, and you make it to be your design, your creativity, your idea, your authenticness, and that's why I like to enjoy sewing now more so. But yeah, but not everything that I wear will be sewed by hand. Just a couple of garments that I would like to sew. But I also like to sew. I also like to sew domestically. I like to make window treatments. I like to make pillows, and I am going to be starting on our order first quilts. My grandson wanted a quilt. He take home economics at school. So he came home and he was like, I learned this stitch, I learned that stitch. And I was like, that's nice. And then he said he wanted to sew. So I'm gonna be teaching them how to sew. If they're not interested or whatever, that's fine. I'm not gonna make them. I'm not gonna make anybody do anything. If you don't have an interest to do anything, then I won't. But if you do have an interest, I will gladly show you that because I want you to be well off, honey. When you get grown, I want you to know some things, okay? I want you to know how to be self sufficient, okay? Mm-hmm. And when all fails, get to doing what you know. Get to whatever you know. Get to doing it because it's gonna pay the bills. It can pay the bills. Yes, it can. Mm. So yeah, so that's how I try to teach the kids, to do what interests you, find things that interest you, do them, and you never know. One day it can make you some money and pay your bills and whatever. You never know. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. So yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna be on here that long tonight. Like I said, I had a kind of like a late start today, and yeah, just was a eventful day today. It was very eventful. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to get me some hour because the kids gonna be getting up in the morning, and I'm gonna be having to get up with them in the morning too. So I try to take a little bit of time for myself, and just try to restart everything, unwind and then restart, and mentally, be checked in, you know what I mean? Yeah, yep. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys have the rest of your evening good for you guys. Hope Excuse me, I hope you get to enjoy your evening tonight and relax and kick back and do what you do. Have a good time. Get a snack. Get your favorite little meal or something. I don't know. It's probably late, but I know right about this time it's due time for a snack though. About like late night snack. If that's what you do, but yes, guys, I've enjoyed everyone that has came into the room. All those who have subscribed to me, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. So guys, you stay safe and have a blessed night. Bye. See you next time.